listen.
If you want cheap and reliable FIFA 14 Ultimate Team coins for all platforms, check out iMOTM, link will be in the description. Also in the description is a video proving they are legit. Hey guys, it's Melvin7 here, and today I'm bringing you an iMan in the Match hybrid. I think it's featuring 4 and an inform, and yeah, it's about 2.8 million. Now I am doing a lot of expensive teams, I do realise that. If you do want to link me any cheap teams, like a maximum budget of 300k, I know that's not very cheap, but you could give me like a 10k one, I'm not bothered. Link me them on Foothead or Footways, and yeah, I'll pick one and do it. So yeah, let's just get straight into this. So in there, for the second squad builder in a row, it is Thibaut Courtois' normal card. He is absolutely outstanding. Honestly, he's about 1,500 at the minute, and yeah, I just love him. He's probably my favourite La Liga one. Now, the two centre-backs are going to be Thiago Silva and Miranda. So, yeah, they go that way. Thiago Silva's about 7k maybe now, and Miranda's probably about 1,000. And yeah, they're really, really solid, both Brazilian, and you know, they've got the pace, the heading, the defence. Everyone knows by now about all these players, so it's pointless me going over them. Right back is one of my favourites, and he has been since FIFA 13, that is Mariano. 450 coins, such a beast. He's got the pace and he can get forward and stay back as well. Perfect fullback in my opinion. Now the left back is Jordi Alba. He's about 2k now, I think. Obviously he's got 92 pace, that is just absolutely incredible, and he gets a perfect link with one of my players in this team. You probably already know who it is through the thumbnail, but you know, the centre mid is a card that I did want to use, and I've managed to. Obviously he's brand new. It is Luis Gustavo's inform. It's about 30k. It's probably slightly cheaper now because obviously I got that yesterday, so the prices have probably went down. Right mid is Lucas. Now this guy, I just can't praise him enough. He's perfect as a right mid. He gets forward and is in certain positions as well, which is perfect. He's about 2k. The two cams will do next. They're going to both be man of the matches, Shaqiri and De Bruyne. Now both of these, I love their normal cards. Obviously Shaqiri's originally a right mid, and that kind of pissed me off a little because there's plenty of right mids, and you know, he suits a cam role so much better, and I'm so happy he got this man of the match. 81,000 for him. And De Bruyne, everyone knows how overpowered he is. 5-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves. 228,000 for him. And then the left mid, we go on to second international man of the match, Neymar. Now unfortunately this guy did pick up an injury from Zuniga against Colombia. Really, really unfortunate. His World Cup's over, which effectively probably means Brazil's is against Germany, since they rely heavily on this guy. But yeah, 1,280,000 for him. That is unbelievably cheap in my opinion. I thought he'd be like 2-3 million. It's beyond a joke. But obviously these team of the match days and then team of the group stages make them slightly cheaper. And then a striker, someone I definitely didn't anticipate using this FIFA. I thought he'd always be ridiculously expensive. Still very expensive, but 1.187 million. When he first came out he was 10 million, so that's to tell you how much he's dropped. Now using this guy as a striker was a really weird experience, since he's always a right mid, but I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'll tell you why during the highlights. Only let down is his 2-star weak foot, but you know, he's got the perfect work rates for it. He's got the pace, the dribbling, the shooting. He's not that good at heading, but that isn't really too much of an issue, and the passing between these top 6 is just absolutely fantastic, and I'll tell you why during the highlights. Man, I love these man of the match cards. They are just ridiculous. I played 7 or 8 games with this. I was undefeated. I won all but one, which I drew. I did think I was going to lose that, but the comeback was on. And yeah, that first clip you've just seen, in 4 minutes I scored, and the guy decided to rage quit. No idea why. I was coming up against some pretty solid teams, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. The defense, I think it works having normal rare goals along with man of the match or special cards. It works really, really well, and the defense was unbelievably solid. I conceded a few goals, but that was down to my errors or lag. But yeah, when you get it up to the attack, it is just fantastic. I mean, having Gustavo there as a holding mid is wonderful. He gets back and forward all at the same time. He seems to be everywhere in the pitch. You've got Neymar, who is surprisingly strong. He's so much better than his 84 rated card. He works way better on the left, definitely. And then you've got Shaqiri and De Bruyne. Now, oh my god, those two as cams are just OP. They've got the pace, the dribbling, they've got the 4-star skills. Obviously, De Bruyne has 5-star weak foot. It is just crazy how good they work as a partnership. And having Gustavo there as that holding mid, he can pass, which is fantastic to pass to the two cams. But having him as that holding mid is just perfect. That's why I love 4-5-1. It's kind of having 5 midfielders, 5 attackers and 5 defenders, like I've said in the past. It works that way, it feels that way. And then on the left, on the right, you've got Lucas, who I was really impressed with. He seemed to be making all the right runs, getting into the box, able to pass like through balls like that goal there. That was absolutely fantastic by Lucas. His positioning was absolutely ridiculous. Crossing is there as well. That's one thing though that you don't really need in this team. I mean, Robben isn't the best at heading, and yeah, there's just no need to cross. If you do want to go to the wings, just cut inside and most likely it's going to work. But yeah, Robben as a striker, holy shit, the guy has so much pace and dribbling, and because of how fast he is, I think he bombs through and that generates strength for me, and he's just unbelievable. He's hard to battle off the ball. If you get him going, no one's going to catch him. The one downside is his 2-star weak foot. If you get him on that right foot, a lot of the time he fucks his shot up, and that is really irritating, especially when you're paying so much for a striker. But aside from that, he usually hits it with his left anyway, so there's just very little wrong with him at all, and he works in this formation as a solo striker really well. Honestly, this is one of my favourite teams I've ever built, and yes, I'm building a lot of expensive teams recently, but you know, I just want to try these cards out, and I want to let you guys know my opinions of them, even if you can't afford them. You know, it's sometimes nice to hear other people's views on how the cards do play. So yeah, 10 out of 10 again. Like my last expensive team, I just fucking love it. So yeah, let me know any cheap teams or any teams whatsoever you do want to see on my channel though. Link me them on Foothead and Footways, and I'll have a look and pick one. So yeah, hope you have enjoyed, and peace.